always in the middle of their fights, sometimes literally. I needed them to get along for the sake of my mental health. So once, in the middle of one of their crazy fights, I had a light bulb moment and burst out, "Stop! I can't take this anymore! I'm sick!"
Sick?
Yeah, like really sick.
Are you okay? Is it serious?
Just like a pro actress, I started to improvise, even shedding a tear or two. I have a really strange skin condition. Normally, with a lot of makeup and skin creams, I manage to hide it. But when stress hits, it goes into full-out freak mode. So, unless you want me to transform into a human blowfish, can you two stop fighting all the time?
Oh my god, I didn't have any idea. What is the name of your condition?
Stresszilla skin syndrome? Why didn't you tell us before? It's a weird thing to have. I didn't want to be left out because of it. Then I turned on the waterworks. We'll never do that. We love you no matter what.
She's right, and we'll stop fighting, we swear.
They both hugged me, crying.
Really, Penelope? Remember the only person who could look you in the face when you went through your hideous acne phase? And remember whose shoulder you cried on when the plastic surgeon botched your nose job? And remember who took the blame for your smelly fart when we were hanging out with your crush? You know it, me! Mom had the same luck with everyone she knew. She soon took up a job in a grocery store and enrolled me in the nearby public school. I thought I might feel better with the distraction, but I was a fish out of water here. The kids smirked at my clothes. They smirked when they asked me if my dad was the rich guy who went to prison, and they smirked as they walked past me at lunch. You demonstrate it, Lily. Lily hesitated, then stood up in the middle of the cafeteria. She began to do a bizarre dance that looked like a mix between the chicken dance and the Macarena. Everyone in the cafeteria stopped to watch, and laughter erupted as Lily flailed her arms wildly. Realizing she'd made a fool of herself, Lily stopped dancing and glared at me. Well, I hope you're happy. You just made me look ridiculous in front of the entire school. Actually, you did that all by yourself, Lily, but don't worry, your dance moves were definitely memorable. Suddenly, Lily attacked me, and I wasn't taking it. We fought like wildcats till Steve and some other boys pulled us apart. I'm coming back for you, you lizard. You're gonna regret this. A cheesy romance movie while snuggling on the couch. Right on time, Veta came out of nowhere and inserted herself into our lives again. No, literally, she came and sat between us on the couch, holding a dead potted plant. You let our plant die? The plant that symbolizes our bond as brother and sister?
I've never even seen that plant before. Vecta, what do you want?
A plant that's alive? But I guess that ship has sailed. Do you know what next week is? Christopher? Christopher? Now, why did that name sound so familiar? Before I could remember anything, Chris let out a loud sigh.
I told you not to call me by that name.
Whatever. I went flying forward with my food tray and fell flat on my face. As I got up, feeling hideously embarrassed, I suddenly noticed it. 2 of my nails were chipped. My perfect nails, not so perfect anymore. Who is the idiotic pea-brained buffoon who crashed into me?
Oh, come on, we were just playing ball.
In the cafeteria? Did the football field catch fire? Did an earthquake split it open? Did a tsunami wash it away?
Hey, calm down, weirdo. What's the matter with you?
You want to know what's the matter with me? I had a perfect life. I had the perfect parents, and the perfect friends, and the perfect house, and the perfect boyfriend. And if my name wasn't Olivia, it would have been perfection. But then it all started blowing up the day I tripped on a sunflower and broke my lavender shoe. Now I'm here in this stupid school, looking like some hobo with chipped nails! I jumped onto that boy and started pulling his hair and pinching his nose and twisting his ears. It took several people to get me off of him. And then I started crying uncontrollably. I could barely breathe.
I think she's having a panic attack.
Let's make a new deal. The first one to get a hit wins. Same conditions from before apply. I drew my own sword and shield. Fine. Good. Prepare for failure. Wasting no time, Vecta charged at me as if this was a life and death battle, and I responded in kind. I wasn't losing my relationship with Chris. We clashed repeatedly, trading blows on our shields, unable to get a body shot. Shockingly, I was holding my own. Chris had taught me well. I dodged an attack to my leg and asked the burning question in my head. What is your
problem with me dating Chris? Shouldn't you be happy for him? Now that really got her mad, and she was lashing out even harder. You seriously haven't figured it out? Of course not. Why would someone like you remember some poor, nerdy boy who bravely asked the popular girl out? Huh? Suddenly, it all fell into place. Chris was Christopher, the nerdy boy I had turned down all those years ago. Christopher used to be a big nerd just like me, and we were always super close, but he decided to abandon who he is to become the kind of guy you'd want. A typical Prince Charming. I barely even recognize him now. I felt ashamed of how I hadn't even given Christopher a chance before. I judged him by his appearance before I even got to know how sweet and amazing he was. But I knew that now, and I liked everything about him, nerdy side and all. Coldly, why were you flirting with the waiter? What? I was just trying to be nice. But suddenly, Adrian swiped all the plates off our table.
Don't play me for a fool. You kept touching his arm.
You're insane. I'm leaving. I ran out of the restaurant and looked around for a cab, but Adrian caught up with me.
If you walk away now, I'll make your life miserable, Amber.
Why do you keep calling me that? Just stop it.
Because that was your name before you came here, wasn't it? I know all about your past and you can't escape it. Yeah, I'll have you and your mother deported to Armenia and...
Suddenly, Adrian tripped over. No! You should go back to school and learn how important bees are for the environment. What, Luke? Those aren't bees, Sophie. They're hornets. Just then, a rock tore through the nest, and all the hornets flew out, and they were pissed. But instead of going after the village brats, they attacked Luke and me. We ran for our lives, but we got stung so much that by the time we got home, our faces resembled beach balls, and it hurt. And Luke went ballistic. I told you we shouldn't go. Ran towards the room where the map was, and to my horror, it was gone. And standing not too far away was Timmy. I was too mad to think. I stormed over and punched him in the face, hard enough to knock him down.
Min?
Don't you ever call me that again. How could you? Stealing a historical artifact? Breaking and entering? Using me to get close to it?
I didn't steal it. Mindy, listen,
No, you listen. I was wrong to trust you. I don't know why I ever did. It's not like we were ever really friends. But I thought you at least understood me, that you loved history as much as me and would never do something like this. I couldn't stop my tears from falling from my face.
Mindy, I didn't steal it.
Down the streets of New York at night in the pouring rain with a mob of angry girls chasing me? I'll tell you when I catch my breath.
Embarrass myself now with this song I wrote for you.
He started singing, and I couldn't stop laughing. He was ridiculous. Just then, the mic suddenly died, and everyone heard David saying,
What a loser.
There was a pin drop silence as everyone turned to him, and Eric was furious. I'd been holding my breath. But minutes later, I heard loud voices down the hallway, and I ran to see Adrian smashing Derek against the lockers and beating him up. It took 4 teachers to pull Adrian away as he screamed like a maniac.
You want everything I have, don't you? You always have, you little worm. Do you think I'd let you be happy? I'll ruin your life, Derek. You'll regret the day you ever crossed me.
Staring at Google Maps, I literally bumped into a boy. Wow! Huh? He was super cute, around my age, with a bunch of spilled food boxes on the ground with noodles and soup streaming out. Ugh, are you blind? Excuse me? First, you spilled that all over me. Second, do you have any idea how much these jeans cost? Apologize to me right now.
Apologize? Really?
We ran through an underground passageway, climbed up another ladder and out of a gutter hole and onto a main street several blocks away. Liam dashed towards a car and we jumped in, but just as we were driving off, several police cars came to a stop in front of us. Wow, we managed to escape for all of 2 minutes. Okay, Mr. Finch, Liam, whatever. If I never see you again, I just want to say that you're the most beautiful... Suddenly, Liam hit the pedal hard and started driving in reverse like a maniac. Oh my God, what are you doing? I'm too young to die. I've spent all my life behind computer screens. I haven't seen the world. I've never even been on a beach. You know what? I'll go to jail. You can drop me off anywhere convenient. Liam took a sharp turn into a street, avoiding a truck by half an inch. He turned the car around 180 degrees and started driving even faster. I saw 2 black cars hot on our tail.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want part 2 in the comments.